Receiver's got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Changing the routes with his receivers. Williams looking for a man. Extending the play. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Booster.
3rd down from the gun. Williams unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. And the Huskies are marching down the field.
Sweep, Q.
Williams to the air again. Still looking. What an abject disaster by this guy. Running around, never threw it away, and finally forced out of bounds. Big loss forced by the D.
And you really need your quarterbacks, man, to understand, like, to stay on schedule. And we can't take those big losses, right? So once I start to scramble around and I'm trying to buy time or I'm trying to make a big play, like, give it up, get north-south, throw the football away. You can't just run out of bounds and take that big loss.
Taken down.
When it gets in long yardage situations defensively, you're thinking pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guys. The give to the back. At the 35, he's got room. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Williams. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Williams will pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got the first himself. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Motion from the back. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got his man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Here's Williams to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Washington. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Looking to throw, it's Duckworth. Out wide right, it's Tyler. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Hits inside, it's McAllister. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On target to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Gamecocks in the hurry-up.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Timed it perfectly to knock him free and forces the 3rd down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Back to throw, it's Duckworth. Unleashes one. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Looking for a crease. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The The Huskies love these backs that can churn up yardage like a Corey Dillon and Napoleon Kaufman used to do.
Just guys that you can depend on, guys you can hand it to and know you're going to get really, really good production. Then what does that do? It opens up the whole offense, gets everybody jacked up in the Pacific Northwest.
Making the adjustment. Williams rushes on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back to make this decision on third down for the play caller a whole lot easier.
Keeps it and gets past the chains. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. Washington comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Washington! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Sets his feet. It's Duckworth. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Tosses it incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball to the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Washington is ready to go back on the attack. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Handoff again. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Turns it upfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
Well, that's about as risky as he can get as a head coach. Early in the game, 4th down, deep in your own end, and you go for it. Nice job, offense.
Quick give. It's Clark. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Gets the back moving. Williams. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
3rd and long right here. Williams looking for a man. He'll pull it down and run. He slides past the 1st down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
They'll send the back in motion. And the defense gets home with the pressure and knock him down for a loss, but there are penalty markers down. Let's sort that out. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Gives it. Breaks into the open. He's past the sticks. Chopped out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the gun, it's McAllister. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Scanning the field, it's Duckworth. Out wide left, it's Clark. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and
intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The run inside, it's Clark. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He's past the marker. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Back to throw, it's Duckworth. Looking left. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Washington. All over him immediately. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? try to barge their way in. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Making the adjustment on the play. This is a designed run. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Husky. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? On the run, it's Fuller. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 18 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Razorbacks, who are faring well right now in their quest to turn this season around. 2-3 would hardly be 5-0. But if they can close this out, they've accomplished something. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
Looking downfield, it's Duckworth. Left side, it's Tyler. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
The Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires left. He's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Second down, going to throw it. Spits it out to the back. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Oh, look out on the right. And he's going to run